Addressing an emergency session of the United Nations Security Council, the United States ambassador to the UN justified the seizing of oil tankers off the coast of Venezuela.
The reality of the situation is that sanctioned oil tankers operate as the primary economic lifeline for Maduro and his illegitimate regime. The sanctioned tankers also fund the narco-terrorist group Cartel de los Soles. Maduro is responsible for trafficking, using these resources and using these profits into both the United States and Europe.
Venezuela's ambassador to the UN, also addressing the Council, called the U.S. attacks on boats in the Caribbean extrajudicial executions of civilian non-combatants, meant to not only divide his country, but the region as a whole. On the oil tankers being seized, he said this.
So I'd like to ask, what right does the United States government has to appropriate to date almost 4 million barrels of Venezuelan oil? This alleged naval blockade is essentially a military act aimed at laying siege to the Venezuelan nation, degrading its economic and military apparatus, weakening its social and political cohesion, and causing internal chaos to facilitate aggression by external forces. That is, it's an armed attack.
Russia, China, Cuba, and Colombia, just a few of the countries that spoke during the meeting that defended Venezuela. But Panama and Guyana, from the region, have a more contentious relationship with President Nicolas Maduro and took a more neutral position on the U.S. actions. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera at the United Nations in New York.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.